everyone. My name is Melanie Schmies, and I'm the Director of Business and Economic Research at the Greater Naples Chamber of Commerce. I'm excited today to have two representatives from SCORE Naples, Ron Wilson, current chair, and Cheryl McDonald, past chair and co-marketing director. SCORE has been such a significant partner to the Chamber over the past couple of decades, and to give you a better understanding of what SCORE offers, I'm going to play a short video, and then Ron and Cheryl will answer some questions and give us more insights into the organization.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm a volunteer business counselor with the local chapter of SCORE. Our chapter is one of more than 350 nationwide, all dedicated to helping new and established businesses succeed. Counseling is both free and confidential. Our chapter is staffed by more than 60 volunteers who donate their time and expertise to help entrepreneurs start new businesses, as well as helping established businesses grow their operations. Volunteer backgrounds include legal, accounting, advertising, social media, insurance, finance, and business planning, just to name a few. Whatever your particular needs are, we can help you find the answers. We are also a resource partner with the Small Business Administration and have many other contacts within the local business community that we can refer you to if necessary. Our office is located in the Fifth Third Bank Building at 900 Goodlet Frank Road in North Naples. Office hours are 9 a.m. to noon on weekdays, although counselors can also meet you at your place of business or in any other public venue. We make it easy to sign up for counseling. Just visit our website, www.naples.score.org, and click Find a Mentor. Complete the contact information form and someone will reach out to you within 48 hours. Bottom line, why do it by yourself when you have all of these resources available to you for the asking? Check out our website or give us a call at 239-430-0081. You'll be glad you did.
Just in that short video alone, you can see the array of great services that are offered by SCORE Naples. So Ron and Cheryl, I'd like to get into our Q&A, but I'd also like to give you both the opportunity to share more about yourselves and your backgrounds. So Ron, do you want to start?
Yes, hi, my name is Ron Wilson and current chair of the Naples chapter of SCORE. My background, I was a senior executive in stock-listed companies in both South Africa and Singapore. I then went on to become a business development consultant to major international companies, assisting them to grow within the Asia-Pacific region. At the same time, I was an adjunct professor at the Singapore Management University, one of the top business schools in the region. Apart from my SCORE activity, I'm also a mentor at the School of Entrepreneurship at FGCU.
Cheryl?
My background is more hands-on. I've been involved in sales all of my life, from commercial real estate to development for nonprofits. I've been in this Naples location. I've been in this market for over 11 years. And I think some of the things I bring to SCORE is that was very active in the Naples community with the chamber and with other organizations. I have been involved with SCORE for 10 years. I actually started as a volunteer, basically answering the phone and doing what I can to help organize the chapter. Several of the SCORE members recognized me for my wonderful talents and suggested that I join the chapter, and I've been so pleased to do so, having served SCORE as chair for over 3 years, and now being again on the board and having responsibilities for marketing. So that's my background in a nutshell, and I'm so delighted that we have the opportunity to partner with the chamber once again. Thank you.
So are we, Cheryl. Thank you, Ron and Cheryl, for those introductions. So now that we know a little bit about SCORE and about you both, we can go ahead and get into our questions. So I think it's important to note that SCORE works with businesses of all sizes. Can you speak a little bit to how you cater your services to different size businesses, from those maybe in that conceptual phase all the way to second stage growth companies?
Sure. Here in Naples and Collier County, it is really the small business ideas that approach us for assistance. From startup to some businesses that have been conceptualized for even a year or more and need assistance for their launch phase. We also assist existing businesses that are looking to grow or to diversify. With our counselors' diversified experience, we can offer businesses a select team if needed to cover a number of aspects required to launch or grow that business. We encourage co-mentoring within our chapter. Cheryl, can you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, from my point of view, it's pretty simple because I've heard and seen so many folks that walk in the door, and sometimes it's to kind of discuss and listen to, well, it is to listen to them, to see what their concept is, to suspend judgment. That's one of the core mentoring methodologies. Our job is really to listen and then to get them to think about what they're doing, get them to do the homework, get them to do the research, get them to understand what it will do, what you need to really form a successful business. So in the very beginning, sometimes it's just a question about funding. Sometimes it's just a question about, did they do their homework? Did they look at the competition? And then as the business matures, we are able to discuss so many other things like HR questions, marketing questions, just how to sell your business, because that should always be of key importance from the day you start your business. Is when you make your money, is when you sell your business. So SCORE volunteers, as Ron said, we have capabilities through all different lines of all different experience. And we're very happy to share our experience with clients, and our mentoring is always at no charge. So that's something very important to remember. It's always confidential as well.
Great, thank you so much. And so there's never an expiration date on how often a business can utilize you. I mean, they could essentially go to you for years at each stage of their business growth process.
Correct.
Wonderful. Can you share a local success story of a SCORE Naples client so the audience has a better idea of what that might look like? And are there any best practices clients can follow so that they get the most out of their meetings with you?
Sure. We have a number of success stories. One that comes to mind is a French bakery stroke restaurant that one of our counselors assisted from the start. It became a very successful business and then had to close for some while during the peak of the COVID period. It is now open and continues to be a great success. As to some best practices, the client's perspective, from a client's perspective, is use everything we have to offer. It's free. I have set regular times to meet with your counselor, do the assignments that are set for you by that counselor so that the next time you meet, it is time worthy, you're saving time. And a key element for any startup, for instance, is a good lean business model or plan. Cheryl, have you got some more I'm sure you've got some good success stories that you could touch on.
Well, I'll just name a couple of folks in the community that are very proud of their relationship with SCORE. They're probably well known in the community, like Michelle Spitzer with Made Pro, and we started counseling her at the very beginning. Jennifer Johnson, she just expanded her True Fashionistas. It's a consignment location. She also offers furniture. Carrie Kursky, who is such an important and interesting speaker when it comes to identity theft. I believe we're still working with Carrie. So those are just a couple examples of people in the community that have benefited from SCORE. And probably the best thing the best way to continue a relationship with SCORE is to continue a relationship with SCORE, see what else we can do for you. And so again, all you need to do if you want to start a relationship with SCORE is go to our website and register, and we'd be happy to then contact you and start a relationship.
Thank you. And what is the most common question you get from clients seeking your services?
The first and foremost one is funds. Where can I get money? And you know, there's often a misconception about funding from the SBA, who are one of our key partners, and we explain that to them how all that works. But that is the first, most times, is the first question that gets asked. Another one is, how do I launch my business? How do I get it out into the marketplace? But funding is a key one. I think there's money out there. They sometimes think that we are able to assist getting money. We can tell them how to go about using the SBA and their banking system. But yes, that would be the first. It comes up every time. Cheryl, can you add to that?
Absolutely agree with Ron. I think many folks that want to start a business are a little naive and when it comes to funding. What they need to know is that they have to self-fund or have their family help, because there's going to be no organization that's going to want to invest in your business until they see it running and has a track record. So agree totally with Ron.
Yeah, and that's great that you can sit down with a client or potential business and talk through that with them. That's a question I get often too, are what grants are available for my business, what funding is out there, what incentives are out there. And I'm always recommending them, go sit down, talk to SCORE, look at your financials, because really there aren't a lot of buckets of money sitting around for businesses to tap into. As much as we would love that, there really aren't a lot of grants out there for starting your business. So the next question, what is the impact and capability of SCORE Naples as it relates to clients reaching out for your services? Can you give us some ballpark numbers of how many clients you've served?
Yes, I can. To date, we've serviced, our financial year starts in October. So from October 2021 to the end of July 2022, we've mentored about 300 clients, year to date, our year to date.
Amazing.
I think that answers your question. But I've also, understand the question correctly. An example would be a recent letter, on the what we've provided service-wise. A recent letter one of our mentors, one of our counselors got, thanking him for pointing out the financial risk and pitfalls of his original business idea he had. He took that advice and pivoted to something else, which went on to be a very successful business.
In addition to that, I would also want to mention that SCORE client base is 59% women, 44% minorities, and 9% veterans. I mean, that changes a little bit over the years, but it stays almost the same general percentage.
That's great. We definitely want to see those communities growing and those minorities growing their businesses. Does SCORE have any special events or projects happening that might interest the business community?
We do. We're busy getting our in-person workshop program going again after these were affected by COVID. Our new Director of Education has some great ideas and plans for these upcoming events. So watch our website for details. Our website also lists a number of free webinars. Cheryl can talk more about speaking events, speakers at various events. Cheryl?
Yeah, we have a speakers bureau of some of our SCORE counselors really enjoy getting out in the community and speaking. So if you reach our office, we're able to arrange for a speaker to appear at your organization. I also want to point out in the past, and again, this is pre-COVID, but a lot of our successful workshops, and again, we do charge for our workshops. Again, we don't charge for our mentoring, but we do charge for our workshops. I've kind of focused on social media. I was just looking at some reports, and digital marketing was one of the top top well-attended paid registrations of 2019. And so we're, basically setting up your website, marketing, the power of Instagram, etc. But there's also the basics that we need to cover. One of our folks just let our scoreboard let them know that three questions that really come up by some of the folks he's spoken to just in the last month, assigning basically the client to one of our mentors. Questions that were asked were, number one, business plans. How do I go about doing that? Finance, to include accounting, taxes, SBA loans, always a question. The third thing, again, is sales and marketing. So we can work with folks in all those areas.
And can you share with the audience one more time what the best way to connect with SCORE would be? Is it through the website? Is it reaching out via phone? Is it stopping in your office?
Yeah, our website is a good place to start. scorenaples.org, www.scorenaples.org. It lists all the contact information for our office. One can call the office, but the easiest way, if you want a business counselor, as Cheryl mentioned previously, is go onto the website and you can request a counselor. Be as specific as possible about what business it is you want to start or you have that you want to grow, so that our client intake coordinator can then allocate and assign the most suitable counselor to suit that business model. And as I mentioned before, we encourage co-mentoring. So it might start on one aspect of the business, but if that counselor needs somebody else to help him on the accounting side or the marketing side, he can pull in another counselor who's more expert on that. But go to our website, everything is there.
Thank you. And we will have the website links at the bottom of this video.
Cheryl, have you got anything to add to that?
Yeah, and Ron is absolutely right. The best way to go through, the most effective way to reach us is through our website. But the other thing that our website really offers is just a trove of information. And just click on some of the tools. You'll be absolutely amazed all the information that's there. So again, Ron is right with the going to our website. Within 24 to 48 hours, you'll be contacted by one of our SCORE mentors and have an opportunity to set up a meeting. The meeting could be at your place of business. It could be at, let's say, a restaurant that you both like, or it could be at our SCORE offices. So again, that's really up to you.
That's great. And I love the concept that there's co-mentoring, so you really get experts all across all aspects of a business that you can talk to. Those are the only questions I had. Are there any other final comments that you have for the audience that we didn't cover?
Melanie, just to go on from what you've just said, our services are free with no commitment. We have over 10,000 counselors and over 300 chapters nationwide, and we can draw on these if needed. With Zoom and these type of platforms, we can pull a counselor in with a particular area of expertise that is unique to that person. And he might be based in New York or Chicago or wherever, even on the West Coast. Our chapter here has a membership of 69 members currently of varying backgrounds and experience. So please use us if you're thinking of starting a business or that you're wanting to grow your business. Please contact us. Cheryl, you want to add something on that?
No, I think you're absolutely right, Ron. I mean, SCORE's motto is "Don't go it alone." You don't need to. I mean, why not contact us? Again, we have counseling that is confidential, and you have 60-some experts that should be able to contribute to your business.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, I mean, as the chamber, we're getting so many calls from businesses. The majority are, just where do I start? What is a business plan? Or if they are established, how do I get into digital marketing, as we mentioned on this call, and emerging trends that businesses really need to be following to be successful? And the fact you're offering these free services to our community and nationwide, I mean, it's really just incredible. And again, I'm always sending people your way. So I encourage anyone, no matter what stage you're at your business or your business concept, reach out to SCORE. So thank you so much, Ron and Cheryl, for joining us today and sharing more about SCORE. I hope everyone found the information helpful. Absolutely reach out and utilize these services. And there will be links to SCORE's website and video channel in the description of this video. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the invite and for arranging this for us. Thank you.